Social gatherings of any size, both in public and private spaces, have now been banned. Health Minister Gan Kim Yong has told Parliament this temporary measure means family members and friends who are not living together can no longer physically meet. The bill, passed today, gives the government more bite in controlling the spread of COVID-19. Li Ying reports.
Despite calls by the government to social distance, Singaporeans still continue to do otherwise. According to the new laws, no one can take part in gatherings, not even within their own homes. The temporary law, valid for 6 months, has given the government power to stop events and parties of friends or family members who don't live together. They can't even meet at public places like parks or HDB void decks. First-time offenders could face a fine of up to $10,000 or be jailed for 6 months, or both. The penalties double for recalcitrants.
We need to send a strong signal to those who are egregious in flouting the measures, as they are putting not only themselves but others at risk. Let me reassure members that the enforcement officers will look at the facts of each case carefully, including whether there are reasonable explanations for any non-compliance before taking action.
The new laws also can restrict how individuals move and interact in their homes and at common areas in HDB estates and private condominiums. Under the same laws, the authorities can forcefully take over land, property, or services needed to ramp up healthcare capacity and public health capabilities during the pandemic. For example, the government can commandeer buildings and convert them into care facilities to isolate patients should the number of COVID-19 cases spike. But there are also safeguards in place under the new laws.
First, let me emphasize that the Minister may make such orders only when the Minister is satisfied that the incidence and transmission of COVID-19 constitutes a serious threat to public health and that the provisions of a control order are necessary or expedient to prevent or contain the spread. Second, a control order and any amendment must be presented to Parliament as soon as possible after its publication in the Gazette. And Parliament may pass a resolution annulling the control order or any part of it or any amendment of it. Third, the Minister must publish the control order such that it is brought to the notice of those affected by it, in addition to publishing it in the Gazette. This circuit breaker is not a holiday. It is an important opportunity for us to work together to slow the infection significantly. The key message is simply this: stay home, go out only for essential activities, avoid close contacts with people, and if you can't avoid close contacts, wear a mask to protect others and to protect yourself.